Scene script. Imagine setting off on a grand adventure to a new country, only to face an unexpected financial hiccup. How do you navigate such a situation? An emergency fund, my dear friends, can be your financial lifesaver in such instances. It's essentially a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. This could be anything from an unexpected medical bill to sudden travel expenses, or even an unforeseen delay in your income. Now, why is this particularly important when you're planning to emigrate? Well, moving to a new country is a significant life event filled with unknowns. You could encounter unexpected costs, perhaps related to healthcare, housing, or even fluctuating exchange rates. Having an emergency fund gives you a safety net, allowing you to navigate these obstacles without plunging into debt. Surprisingly, though, a significant number of people are ill-prepared for such unexpected expenses. A sudden $400 emergency expense, for instance, is a financial hurdle for many. And this lack of preparedness can lead to significant financial strain and stress. But here's the good news. You can prepare. By setting up an emergency fund, you can ensure you have a cushion to soften the financial impact of any unexpected expenses that may come your way, especially as you plan to emigrate. So how do you go about building this fund? It involves assessing your current finances, setting realistic goals, creating a budget, automating your savings, choosing the right savings account, and effectively utilizing any windfalls or bonuses. We'll delve into each of these steps in our upcoming scenes. Building an emergency fund before emigration is not just a smart move, it's a necessity. Remember, this financial cushion not only provides peace of mind, but also ensures you are ready for any unexpected twist in your expat journey. And isn't that a comfort to have when you're stepping into a whole new world? The first step to building an emergency fund is understanding your current financial situation. This requires a comprehensive assessment of your income, expenses, debts, and savings. Start by calculating your monthly income after taxes. Next, list all your expenses, including housing, utilities, groceries, transportation, and any miscellaneous costs. Don't forget to include periodic expenses that may not occur monthly, like annual insurance premiums or car maintenance costs. Now, examine your debts. Do you have outstanding credit card balances, student loans, or a mortgage? Knowing exactly how much you owe and what your monthly payments are is crucial. Finally, take a look at your savings. How much do you have set aside for emergencies? If the answer is not much or nothing, don't worry. You're not alone, and it's never too late to start. This assessment is not just a one-time activity, it's a process that you should revisit regularly. As your income changes, your expenses fluctuate, or your debt levels adjust, your financial picture will also shift. Remember, this assessment isn't about judgment or guilt, it's about awareness. Knowing where you stand financially is the first step in taking control and making positive changes. A clear understanding of your finances is the foundation of your emergency fund. With a clear picture of your finances, now it's time to set your emergency fund goals. Goals should be realistic and achievable, tailored to your individual financial situation. You may be tempted to set a lofty goal, but remember, the journey to financial security is a marathon, not a sprint. Start small. Aim for a minimal emergency fund of $1,000. Once you've hit that first goal, don't stop there. Gradually increase your target to cover 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This range allows flexibility based on your comfort level and financial situation. If your job is stable, you might lean towards the lower end. If your income varies, you may want to aim for the higher end. While these numbers may seem daunting, breaking them down into manageable monthly or weekly savings goals can make the task less overwhelming. For example, if you want to save $6,000 in a year, that's $500 a month, or about $115 a week. Remember, it's not about how fast you can build your fund, it's about steadily working towards your goal. Now that we have a goal, let's create a budget that allows us to save for our emergency fund. Creating a budget is like drawing a financial roadmap. It outlines your income, your expenses, and most importantly, your savings. Start by identifying your monthly income, then list down all your expenses. Remember, be as detailed as possible. Every cup of coffee, every online purchase, and every utility bill should be accounted for. Once you've got a clear picture of your income and expenses, it's time to allocate a portion of your income towards your emergency fund. Financial experts recommend saving 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses, but remember, this is a personal journey. What's important is to start saving, even if the amount seems small at first. Now, here's a golden nugget of advice: automate your savings. Setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your emergency fund can make the process seamless and consistent. It's like having a dedicated personal assistant who makes sure a part of your income goes straight into your savings before you even have a chance to spend it. Think of it as paying your future self. You're not depriving yourself of spending money now. Rather, you're ensuring you have money to spend when you need it the most. And trust me, your future self will thank you for this. Automating your savings also removes the temptation to skip a month or two. It keeps you committed to your savings goal and helps you steadily grow your emergency fund over time. So, take the time today to set up your budget and automate your savings. Remember, every little bit counts, and every step, however small, brings you closer to your goal. A well-structured budget and automated savings are your tools to steadily grow your emergency fund. Where you save your money matters as much as how much you save. When it comes to building your emergency fund, the type of account you choose to store your savings in can make a significant difference. High-yield savings accounts are a popular choice for many, and for good reason. Unlike traditional savings accounts, high-yield accounts offer higher interest rates, allowing your money to grow faster over time. This means you're not just storing money away, you're also making it work for you. But what about those unexpected windfalls of cash? Maybe you've received a bonus at work, or perhaps an unexpected tax refund. While it might be tempting to splurge on a luxury item or a well-deserved vacation, consider directing a portion, or even all of this extra income towards your emergency fund. This strategy can significantly speed up the process of reaching your savings goals. Remember, the key is consistency. Regular contributions to your emergency fund, no matter how small, are what will help you build a strong financial safety net. But when you combine this with the power of a high-yield savings account and the smart use of windfalls, you'll be amazed at how quickly your emergency fund can grow. Consider this: every dollar you put into your high-yield savings account is an investment in your future. Every windfall you choose to save rather than spend is a step closer to financial security. And every decision you make now while you're planning for your move will shape the kind of life you'll lead as an expat. So choose wisely. Choose the right savings account, utilize your windfalls effectively, and watch as your emergency fund grows, providing you with the financial cushion you need for a smooth transition into your new life abroad. Choosing the right savings account and smartly using extra income can speed up the process of building your emergency fund. With a growing emergency fund, you're well on your way to a financially secure emigration. Now, it's time to plan for the move. This is where you factor in the costs of moving abroad into your financial planning. Relocating to a new country is no small feat. It's not just about the flight tickets. Consider the cost of shipping your possessions, potential storage fees, visa and legal costs, and possibly even a language course. These are your one-time expenses. But don't forget, your new life abroad will also have its own set of ongoing expenses: rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, health insurance, and perhaps international schooling if you have children. It's crucial to research and budget for these costs too. In fact, it's wise to overestimate these expenses. This way, any surprises you encounter will be manageable, and you might even end up with a surplus in your budget. And remember, your emergency fund isn't for these planned costs. It's there to safeguard you against the unexpected. So, when you're budgeting for your move, keep your emergency fund intact. Planning for the move financially ensures a smooth transition to your new life abroad. Building an emergency fund for emigration may seem like a daunting task, but with the right approach, it's absolutely doable. Let's recap what we've learned. Firstly, it's crucial to assess your current finances. Knowing where you stand financially is the first step towards building a solid emergency fund. Next, set realistic goals. Aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses, but remember, the amount should be based on your individual needs and goals. Creating a budget is a critical step in this process. It helps you control your spending and find money to save for emergencies. Automating savings is a simple yet effective strategy. Set up automatic transfers to your emergency fund so saving becomes second nature. Choosing the right savings account is also important. Consider using high-yield savings accounts or money market funds to maximize your savings. Don't forget to utilize windfalls and bonuses. They can give your emergency fund a significant boost. Lastly, plan for the move. Consider different scenarios and adjust your emergency fund accordingly. An emergency fund not only provides peace of mind, but also ensures you are ready for any unexpected twist in your expat journey. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So, start building your emergency fund today.